Hello, hello. Hi, creative souls. This is Des of DesireeEast.com, your transformational coach disguised as an artist, and welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to use creativity and art making as a source of transformation for personal, spiritual, and professional growth, be sure to follow me at DesireeEast.com. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click that little subscribe button and the bell to stay in the loop. And welcome. It is a beautiful, glorious day. Sun's shining, at least here in California. And it is 11/11, November 11th. And 11/11 is when I clocked in and I did a short little meditation before I came on live. And today we are going to pick a card and paint and connect with our intentions today. Today's a really powerful day in the spiritual world, in the spiritual realms, to connect with this energetic numbers that are related to 11/11. And if you're new to numerology or learning about angel numbers, it's all about spiritual awareness. So if you're here, be sure to say hi. I can see you on the live chat, so be sure to say hi, and I'll try and answer any questions that you have. But anyways, number 11. So it's all about spiritual awareness and your intuition and your connection to yourself as a person, as a human being, and that connection to the universe and everything that is above you, the cosmos, everything that's connected to you on a spiritual level. So if you're looking at, for example, your body and your chakras, for example, and you have this energy that is grounding you to the ground, to Mother Earth, and that energy radiates up all the way through your crown chakra, up into the sky, past the clouds, into the cosmos. We're talking about that energy. So that energy that is connecting your spirit, making that connection from human to spirit. Okay, that is the connection that we're talking about today. That connection that is bigger than you. That connection that seeks truth and wisdom through enlightenment and through vision. So looking at yourself and the world and human beings as visionaries. Okay. We're connecting to that energy, those energies today. And I decided that we are going to draw some cards from our angels. So healing with the angels, that's what this deck is. We'll do individual readings from this. So I'll let you choose one card. You get to pick one card from that deck. And I'll also choose a single card for the Creative Collected from the Tarot of a Moon Garden deck. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to paint. So go ahead and get your painting supplies out. If you haven't done so already, you can use whatever you want. If you feel like watercolor, grab your watercolors. You can do acrylic. If you feel like doing some collage today, pastels. If you feel like simply sketching or doodling, that's fine as well. Whatever you feel called to do, go ahead and grab your supplies if you haven't done so. I have my tea. Got my tea here to keep my, it's so good. Keep my voice nice and soothing as we go along. And it says, I have a message here: live righteously and love everyone. Excuse me. Love that. Live righteously and love everyone. I think that's been a common theme. In the past few days, as we've been, coming together as a collective to heal, and so much going on. But anyways, I think that's been the biggest message that's been coming through for a lot of people in regards to healing the earth, and humanity is coming together in love. So, excuse me, we'll focus on that too. Got a little tea down the wrong tube. Okay, so let's get started. Let's settle in before we get started. So go ahead and I'm rubbing my hands together because it's a little cold in my studio. But go ahead and get settled in your chair and sit comfortably and ground your feet and ground your body. Just let gravity take over. If you hear me shuffling around, I'm making myself comfortable. Okay. So just take a couple of deep breaths in before we get started, and let's ground ourselves. Inhale in and exhale, and inhale in and exhale, and one more inhale in and exhale, and let all your worries melt away. Roll your shoulders back if you need to, and let any worries or stress that you have from the morning, or any chaos, any weird energies that you have, just let it fall to the ground and know that Mother Earth is here to support you. And we'll call on our guides of light, ancestors, and archangels today to help guide us in the right direction as we choose our cards and paint our paintings, and allow for positive messages to flow through us as we create our artwork and connect to our higher selves and our creative wisdom. I'm feeling better already from those couple of breaths. I had a pretty crazy, chaotic morning. So childlike crazy, 5-year-old crazy, in a good way. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to pull a card. First, I'll start by laying some cards out for you to pick. And shuffle them around. And I'm going to set some intentions that any message that you receive today will be for the highest good, for your highest good, and for the world's highest good, and everyone that you're surrounded with, and that you surround yourself. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we have these cards here. And I'm going to lay some crystals here just so you know you can remember which one that you're picking. One second. Okay. Okay. And I'm also going to draw a card for the Creative Collective. And I'll put that right there. So take a breath, take another deep breath before you choose your card. And if you have any question or something that you have would like to know more about in your life at this moment in time, go ahead and have that in your mind. And as you do that, just think of it as a way of how the card that you're going to pick today can help you through the day or the rest of the week. Okay, so I'll give you one more minute to think about that. Okay. Oops. Okay, so you ready? And then I'll make the connection with the Creative Collective after we look at your cards. Okay, so if you pick the first card with the clear quartz, your card says listening. So this card is all about listening, and I'll go over each individual one in a second. If you chose the card with the green aventurine, whoops, there we go. You chose the card of intention. And if you chose the card with the amethyst, you chose romance. Okay. And for the Creative Collective, let's see what we've got here. Judgment. Interesting. Judgment. Usually that has to do with awareness, which is very interesting because we're talking about 11, the number 11, and that's all about awareness, something that that you've become aware of. It's a new awareness, and usually it's connected to the spiritual realm or that thing that's bigger than us. All right. Hey, Justine, how are you? So these are the cards that we have today. So again, if you pick number 1, it was listening. The second one was intention. And the third one was romance. And for the Creative Collective, it was judgment. Okay, so if you chose listening, what in your life, okay, let me think about this for a minute. So this card, I actually talked about this a couple of days ago when I did another intuitive painting and intuitive reading. And so listening, so how are you inviting listening into your life? In what ways are you listening from a place of love and compassion? And not only that, what types of things are you listening to? So, we're talking about awareness today, and with the number 11, and especially 1111, it's all about being aware of things that are positive. What things are you listening to that is bringing positivity into your life? Okay, how are you listening from a place of service that is for the betterment of humanity and the people around you that you love? In what ways are you listening with compassion and with your heart? That's what I think about when I see listening. Okay, and if there's any other meanings that come up for you, those meanings and messages will come through as you start painting. So when we start painting, I just wanted to note that when we start the creative process, this is very important when it comes to tapping into your intuition and connecting to your higher consciousness. Once we start the creative process, after we look at the cards, you'll have a chance to get into this mode, this creative mode, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it click in into your mind and into your body when all of a sudden all of your negative thoughts, all your left brain, logistical, analytical, this is right, this is wrong, the your critter brain, that's going to start melting away, and you're going to start connecting to your higher intuition, and you'll feel it in your body, and you'll feel it as you start to paint. So I'm going to walk you through that as we do that. But when you paint your artwork today, I want you to listen to the messages that are coming through. And so you're listening, from, you can see there's a picture of a woman and an angel. And I've called the angels to come to us, the archangels to come to us today. And what are they trying to say? Okay. They're here to protect us and guide us. And this is a wonderful way to connect to those messages. Okay. Hi, Kat. How are you? Welcome. Okay, if you chose the second card was intention. Okay, so again, this is all about, it's almost connected to the listening. So as far as intentions go, what intention are you bringing into your life today at this moment, during the week? What intentions are you setting for your loved ones and the ones that are close around you? And even more so, again, we're connecting to 1111 and the thing that is bigger than us, and connecting humanity with the universe and how we're all connected in that way. What intentions are you bringing to not only your higher self, but to everyone that is connected to you throughout the world energetically? Every intention that we set for ourselves is like a ripple in the water. So when you drop a rock into the water, you see the ripples. And so that intention ripples out into the water and it expands. It's the same type of energy. When that energy expands out in the water, it's like expanding that energy out into the world, from yourself to your closest ones, your loved ones, and then it affects them, and then your loved ones ripple that energy out to everyone else around them, right? So what are your intentions? And again, once we start painting and creating our art, you'll hear more messages come in, and you'll connect to that beautiful